Hello, first grade. So today we're going to continue working on our tint and shade ice cream cones. So last week y'all worked on creating the light to dark of the color of your choice, and these look absolutely amazing. So today we are going to continue by drawing and cutting out our scoops, then gluing them down to our new paper. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to use this lucky student as my example, and then I'm going to take a tracer. You're each going to get a tracer that is from your first grade bucket. Okay, I have a bunch cut out for you guys so you all can get one. And you are going to trace the ice cream scoop 4 times on your paper, okay? Now it's important that you fit your ice cream scoops in a very smart way. So I don't want to start right here to fit my first scoop, because then I'm wasting so much space up here, okay? I want to start my first scoop as high up as possible, so about right there, okay? I'm going to trace it, trace it, trace it. It's okay if you go a little crazy. You can always go back and fix it, okay? But go slow. Hold your tracer nice and careful as you go. All right, so I did my first one. Voila. Now, my next scoop, I want to make sure I put it right underneath the bottom of the last scoop, okay? I don't want to overlap and trace, and I also don't want to go super far down because then I won't fit 4 scoops. So I want to go about right there. So that's a good spot. So I'm going to trace right here. Trace, trace, trace. Go slowly. Now I do want to show you guys what happens if I were to accidentally move my tracer as I was tracing. So this is kind of like a puzzle piece. So I can just move my tracer back into the same shape, okay, like that. So we know that this isn't the right shape. That's not the right shape, okay? This is the right shape. All right, so we're going to continue going slowly, pressing down the corners of the tracer as we go. All right, so that's about good. So since I put them close together, I can fit my third and I can fit my fourth. All right, so once you finish tracing all 4 of them, you're going to get a pair of scissors and cut out each one of your ice cream scoops. So it should look something like this. All right, now you're going to choose a piece of paper of your choice. So at the front table should be all sorts of different colors of paper. Now, this is all I have, so I don't want y'all to be fighting over who gets what color. You get what you get, don't throw a fit. Okay, it's not a huge deal. Grab a color you like and then move on. All right, so let's say I want to grab black. Wow. So I'm going to use black. Now, it's important that you align your ice cream scoops in a way that makes sense. So we want our ice cream scoops to go from light to dark or dark to light. So let's see. Would this make sense? I don't think so, because I get dark here, then I'm light, then I'm dark, then I'm light, then I'm dark. So that doesn't make sense, okay? But if I align them in the way that I cut them, it should look something like this, okay? So you see how it goes from light all the way down to dark. This makes sense. But also, we want to make sure that our ice cream cone fits on our paper, okay? So if we look at my example here, I overlapped my scoops so that I could fit a cone. So I want to push each of these up a little bit, and I'm also going to overlap them. So I'm going to put my bottom first. I'm going to get my glue. Okay, so you're each going to get glue. Ooh. Okay, I'm going to flip it over, and I'm going to make sure I cover it with lots and lots of glue. I've seen some kids that literally do this, and then that's all the glue that they add onto their paper, and they wonder why it falls off. No, add glue all around the perimeter, all in the middle. Get it nice and gluey. Okay, then I'm going to save some space for the ice cream cone, and I'm going to then push it onto the paper. Now, I started with my bottom scoop, okay? So this is the scoop that is where the cone is gonna hold it, okay? So I'm starting with the bottom scoop. And then I'm going to get my next scoop, glue, 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 glue. Okay, and then I'm going to overlap it on top of the last scoop I just did, okay? So don't do this. Okay, do we see how they're spaced? Don't just let it float on top. No, we want it to slightly overlap like that, okay? Smudge, smudge, smudge. Make sure it's nice and secure to your paper. Then you're gonna do the third and the fourth. All right, so once you finish that, you're going to then move on to your cone. So y'all are gonna be using some, what are these called? Oh my goodness. Oil pastels to make your cone. So what you're gonna do is you are going to take a brown, you could take this kind of tan color, you could take white, okay? And you are going to first start by tracing the shape of a cone. Now, what's the shape of a cone, everyone? Say it out loud. Oh wow, y'all are so smart. It's a triangle, that's the shape of a cone. Okay, so I traced it first because I want to make sure I get it on pencil first. And then I'm going to use whatever color I chose. So I'm going to start with this brown color. Remember, you can peel the paper back. And I'm going to color. Now, I want to kind of make an illusion of it being a real cone. So I'm going to draw some of the waffle cone stripes on it. But then I'm going to take a lighter color. Now, this lighter color is going to help us make it look kind of real. It's going to give it some depth. Okay, so I'm going to kind of color on top of it. Okay, notice how I'm not scribbling, I'm not being sloppy, I'm filling in all the spaces and gaps. Okay, so make sure you do this. Color. Okay. Now, I can even challenge you guys if you want a little challenge to make it look even more realistic, kind of like this one. So you notice how it looks actually round because it's dark on one side and light on the other? Maybe you can challenge yourself to do that. If not, you can give it depth by using multiple colors, okay? You can add the stripes back in, okay? Whatever you want to do to make it look kind of real. Now, I'm going to allow you guys to add in detail, so if you want to add like sprinkles or a cherry on top, you can do that. I just ask that you do not go crazy. We do not want to fill it up so much that we lose the tint and shade aspect of the project, but you can do a little bit of detail like this. So let me show you some other student examples. Okay, here's an amazing one that was done in my Monday class. Here's another amazing one. This one added whipped cream, which was so cute. And then this one, they just decided to keep it plain, and I love it. All right, good luck, guys. I'll see you next week. Actually, no, I won't. I'll see you 2 weeks from now. All right, bye.